Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to Bash of the Brew number 54, coming to you from the tank, live in Miami. Dan Evans alongside Tyler Cashmere and Dr. Eric Christopher. Tyler, what a lineup we have tonight.
What a lineup indeed here at Bash of the Brew 54. You feel the energy in the building. It is jam-packed here at the tank. We're carrying all that energy going into this 4th of July weekend. What a card, good doctor, we got on our hands. How about Southeastern Champion Open Challenge match, the women's rematch for the women's championship we've been waiting for. But to kick things off, good doctor, we got AJ Francis taking on Chris Pharaoh coming up right now.
AJ Francis, Tyler. What a way to kick things off here at Bash of the Brew 54.
You see it on his shirt right now. We outside with AJ Francis. And that man right there only knows one thing and one thing only, and that's money. No, interesting enough though, the last time we saw AJ Francis here in CCW, he was on the losing end of things in a shocking upset to Alan S2S Martinez. Now, Dan, there is a little bit of Bill Alfonso influence on that match, but still.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Bill Alfonso cheated, let's be honest.
I mean, some people call it cheating, some people just call it good managing. I mean, you know about that, doctor.
Oh, I know all about good managing, and what a way to kick off this great American Bash at the Brew 4th of July weekend. If you thought the fireworks were crazy last night, tonight is going to be even crazier. Starting off with AJ Francis, I am excited for this one.
So going into this, we know AJ Francis, he's not used to being on that losing end, so he is coming in to avenge that loss and dish out that punishment on Chris Pharaoh.
Chris Pharaoh, definitely a fan favorite here at the tank. But man, he is giving away about 150 pounds to big AJ Francis. And Francis, by the way, is in tremendous shape, probably the best shape I've seen him in all of his career.
Absolutely, I'm expecting Chris Pharaoh to walk into this ring tonight and gets run over by a semi-truck named AJ Francis. I'm just saying, look at the size difference. It's David versus Goliath embodied right here at Bash at the Brew.
Well, this is Chris Pharaoh. This isn't just some competitor. This is one of the greatest cruiserweights here in the last territory. A man that has held that cruiserweight championship multiple times, and a man that never backs down from any fight.
Gee, Francis now just taking it easy. And that might be his undoing. If he underestimates Chris Pharaoh, it will be to his own demise.
And if you remember, Dan, that's what led to the loss against Alan S2S Martinez, just taking things
100%.
too easy, underestimating his opponents.
Well, Chris Pharaoh, he likes money too. And he's staring up at AJ Francis, but again, Pharaoh not intimidated. I mean, maybe he should be, I don't know.
He is Mr. Charismatic. He is full of confidence.
Well, clearly.
Oh man, AJ's got to be careful up there. He could take down the whole Tank Brewing Company.
That's what I'm saying. This man is a giant. And you got someone in Chris Pharaoh, yes, he's accomplished. He's a former Cruiserweight champion 2 times. But you're in there with a beast in AJ Francis.
And we're seeing it right now, good doctor. Look at AJ.
Powering him back into that corner. Referee Amy Veronica looking for a clean break. Pharaoh out of the way. AJ Francis trying to nail him with that right hand. And Pharaoh, just no match strength-wise. He's going to have to use that speed and agility. Got a waist lock, but he's not going to be able to keep those hands clasped. And there it is, jumping into a side headlock. And Francis just picks him up.
And look at Chris Pharaoh, so
Pharaoh
slippery.
going for the sunset. I don't know if he's got the strength to pull him down, though. Francis is wobbly. Now he just put on the brakes, grabbed him by either side of the head. Pharaoh out of the way again, and hammering away now on AJ Francis. Enziguri partially blocked by Francis that time.
Man, Pharaoh had to climb the ladder for that Enziguri, and up and over goes Pharaoh.
Pharaoh again with the Enziguri. Enough to stagger Francis back into the center of the ring. Springboard, drop kick, he got him, and still not enough to take him off his feet.
Not at all, just stumbled back a little bit, did AJ Francis.
Pharaoh tried to pull the ropes down in hopes that Francis would be going, that time he did.
That time
Francis landing on his feet.
And
Pharaoh with a head of steam.
He's flying, Tope con Hilo!
Good
Wow! Wow! Right in front of us, guys. Wow!
Well, that took AJ Francis off his feet. Beautifully done by Chris Pharaoh. Only problem is he's on the outside of the ring.
Happy 4th of July weekend. That's one hell of a way to start Bash at the Brew 54,
Talk
gentlemen.
about fireworks. Wow.
Francis goozled him.
Wow.
Pharaoh, though, able to use the apron of the ring to his advantage.
And that would have been game over, Dan, if AJ Francis was able to choke slam Pharaoh on that apron. And look at Pharaoh trying Hurricanrana. No! The power!
No. The lower back of Chris Pharaoh just nailed the apron of the ring where wood meets steel. Absolutely no give to speak of, and Chris Pharaoh's in trouble on the outside.
And good doctor, I know you're loving this. Look how nonchalant AJ Francis is, just taking the count-out victory here, knowing there's no way Chris Pharaoh could get back in from that apron powerbomb.
Just like his money, this is what happens when you know you've got it in the bag.
I mean, look at the heart of Chris Pharaoh getting back in the ring.
300 plus pounds of AJ Francis standing on the throat.
Look at AJ, just the look on his face, Dan, how mean AJ Francis is. Everything he does was
He's a nasty guy.
Like this right here. Of course, who could forget that legendary feud he had with Cha-Cha Charlie? I mean, he destroyed Cha-Cha time in and again, and now he's looking to do the same thing to Chris Pharaoh.
Pharaoh teetering on that second rope. Francis with a handful of hair. Clubbing forearm. Caving in the chest of Chris Pharaoh. AJ Francis having words for our ringside fans here as he turns his attention back to Pharaoh. Oh man, Shevitz.
My goodness.
Pharaoh not even able to turn to try and protect himself and hit back. He hit like rib cage first.
Just nasty landing for Pharaoh.
And again, look at Pharaoh though firing back. I'm not sure how much are behind those lefts and rights, but enough to move. Again, Guzlin just shoves him back in the corner.
Man.
Squashes him.
We can talk all about the heart of Chris Pharaoh, but I'm not sure that's going to have that much effect tonight. Look at this. Money.
And we see it here.
Oh, man. And over the top, lands on his feet. AJ Francis has control of this one, and that's for sure. But he's not turning his attention to Chris Pharaoh. He's turning his attention to the fans here. Now he's got Pharaoh. He's dragging him. Look at just a handful of tights. Drags him outside. Pharaoh out on his feet.
Well, you said it best earlier, Dan. AJ Francis is nasty. He just wants to maim Chris Pharaoh right now. He knows he's in the driver's seat, and he is going to try to end Chris Pharaoh. Look at him walking around. I mean, AJ Francis might be one of the strongest guys here in the CCW.
He's got Pharaoh over his shoulder. He's walking around like he's his luggage.
We're talking about a former NFL lineman.
Oh, look out! Oh, man! The ring just moved about 2 inches. He was trying to lawn dart Pharaoh right into the post. Pharaoh able to get behind him and shove him hard into that corner post. And AJ Francis is down, so is Chris Pharaoh. Pharaoh trying to get back to his feet and into the ring as referee Amy Veronica administers the count. She is up to a 6 count now. And we could have a count-out victory by Chris Pharaoh. She's up to 8. AJ Francis struggling to get into the ring here. 9. Oh, AJ Francis gets underneath that bottom row. Here comes Pharaoh with a kick right to the face. Oh, and Francis right back with one of his own. Covers, and that could be it. 2. And Pharaoh able to kick out.
Wow. I am shocked to see Chris Pharaoh kick out there. One has to wonder what's got to be going through his mind right now. You're getting beat down by AJ Francis, and you still have the wherewithal to kick out right now.
Just goes to show the fight that Chris Pharaoh has within him, the toughness of Mr. 954. He's getting up to his feet. Oh, come on.
Again, that time a handful of hair just slamming him back to the mat. Crowd not happy with AJ Pharaoh. Oh, Suntown, but he's out of the way. And thank goodness.
Pharaoh probably saving himself there.
Pharaoh now trying to get back up to his feet. And he is driving a forearm, right forearm to the side of the head. AJ Francis down on one knee.
AJ pushes Pharaoh off, and Pharaoh
nice
comes
forearm
in.
to the jaw. Pharaoh now with some momentum, and again that flying forearm connects. Still not enough to take Francis off his feet. The third one, not enough. Will fourth do it?
Again,
no, it will not.
Dan. Oh, he ducks the line there, Dan.
Oh, that's it. Basement drop kick to the knee. That chopped him down. Pharaoh now.
Hurricanrana, man, face first onto the mat when AJ
1,
Francis
2. Francis kicks out. I don't know that Pharaoh has enough body weight to hold Francis down for a pin.
Well, look at that! Oh, man,
beautiful!
He spiked
Satellite
him!
DDT, cover that man!
Cover him, Pharaoh!
Chris, come on! That's it, there you go.
He's got
1,
me KO! 2, 3, no!
Those few seconds count so much. Eric, one has to wonder if Pharaoh just went for the pin, if that would have been it.
Boy, you put it beautifully, Eric. You're 100% right.
And now,
precious moments. Pharaoh now on the top rope. Could be looking for that 450.
No, he's going
for the splash, and he nailed it. 1, 2.
Oh!
And again, not enough body weight possibly to hold down Francis.
Emphatic kick out there by AJ Francis. And this one's still going. What an opening contest so far.
I gotta say, I am surprised by the fight that Chris Pharaoh is putting up here. And now he's setting up for what I assume is some type of super kick. Let's see.
Looking for that sweet Pharaoh music. No, caught it.
Oh, but he got him with the enziguri. Nicely done. Great wherewithal by Pharaoh.
Oh, what
goodness.
A cutter. Pharaoh's not done.
Oh, and he got a super kick that time, but AJ Francis somehow is still on his feet.
Hand sprayed into
and again,
lethal.
That's it. Gotta do it. Cover that man.
1, 2, 3. What is it gonna take to put away AJ Francis?
Wow. Oh my goodness gracious.
How tough is AJ Francis, Mike?
Well, the real question is, what does Chris Pharaoh have to do to put his shoulders to the mat for the 3 count?
And you know, AJ Francis has so many years of experience. He's been in so many big matches his whole life. He's used to this type of atmosphere.
Francis quickly back to his feet, grabs Pharaoh by the throat.
Oh no!
Oh no!
From the top! Oh!
No, Pharaoh somehow landed on his feet
like a damn cat.
Oh, and puts up his boot to a charging AJ Francis. Chris Pharaoh is on fire here tonight at the tank.
But AJ Francis.
That big dome of AJ Francis just put Pharaoh on his... Oh, no, speared him.
From nowhere, exploded with that spear.
Breaks him in half. What a spear.
Uh-oh, and explosive is the great way to describe that. And he's looking for that choke slam again.
And Eric, if he gets this, it is over for Chris Pharaoh. All that fight, all those streams down the toilet. Oh my goodness.
Pharaoh was so high in the air, that's got to do it. Francis hooks the leg, 2 and 3. He got him.
An impressive victory by AJ Francis. Whether you like the results or not, what a way to kick off Bash at the Brew.
Absolutely unbelievable opening contest here.
And now AJ Francis has that momentum here. He got his win back in CCW. Now he's going to go back.
Oh, come on, look at this. This son of a gun, I swear to...
I mean, and that's what I was going to say. He's going to go back to TNA now. And he's going to live it up there, and just disrespectful to Chris Pharaoh, who nearly had AJ Francis beat tonight, Bash of the Brew 54.
Tyler, what an amazing opening match. Chris Pharaoh looked like he had him a couple of times, but AJ Francis does too much for Mr. 954.
And we are just getting started here tonight, because coming up next, we got a main event monster taking on a Vampire Warrior. The Vampire Warrior, Gangrel, takes on the main event monster, Fulton. Dr. Eric Christopher, what an unbelievable match we got coming up next.
Two monsters are about to collide and can only be described as a demolition derby. I am so excited to see Fulton take on a legend like Gangrel.
The main event monster, Fulton. What a specimen. 270 plus pounds, 6'9".
A man whose headbang can only be compared to Aussie Kilmeister.
Well
this man's
said.
coming in here.
The main event monster always looking to wreak havoc here in CCW. Last time we saw Fulton, he was victorious. Now back here at Bash of the Brew 54, looking to get what I would say his biggest win here at CCW in a singles match against Gangrel.
And what an accomplishment that would be.
Well, Dan, everybody here at the tank is feigning and banging with Gangrel. It is always a treat to see the Vampire Warrior here in CCW. Last time we saw him, he was teaming up with MVP at Anniversary 21. getting his hand raised.
Right, he's looking great. Moving around real well.
Oh, in front row.
Look out.
Oh, man. You smell that?
Is that even sanitary?
Not at all.
Looks questionable to me.
Gangrel on fire here tonight. He's going to have quite the battle and quite the task to beat main event monster Fulton.
This match itself could be worthy of any main event.
And yet it's our second match of the night. That tells you how stacked Bash of the Brew 54 is.
Everyone is trying to get in on the last territory. Everyone's trying to get their name on that Bash of the Brew card.
Crowd saying something to Fulton here. I couldn't quite make it out. Fulton over the top rope here. And clearly not the fan favorite. Referee calls for the bell. Gangrel, 6'3", 265 pounds. Not often you see a guy bigger than him standing across the ring from him, but we do here tonight. Fulton.
Wow.
And there you see the strength of Fulton, throwing Gangrel back to that side rope there.
Just you see, Dan, when these two lock up, those are two big, giant men in that ring. Gangrel getting the whole Miami crowd behind him with that Vampire War chant.
Collar elbow tie up again here. Fulton again, shoving Gangrel, this time back to the corner. Gangrel standing face to face. Fulton taking exception. Gangrel shoving him right back.
Gangrel not impressed at all with Fulton.
I mentioned before the entrance, these are two monsters going at it, and we are seeing that firsthand right now, both trying to get the advantage.
That time again, Gangrel started to drive Fulton back, and Fulton just reared back and shoved Gangrel this time, knocking him right off of his feet.
Fulton straight up challenging Gangrel. Wants to meet him right at the center of the ring.
Gangrel that time avoided the tie-up, snatched a side headlock. Fulton now looking for an escape, and he sends the Gangrel for the ride. They collide in the center of the ring. And Fulton stands strong.
Neither man budging.
Gangrel may have to change up his game plan here. He clearly can't match power with his opponent tonight.
Look at Gangrel going.
Unable to get the big man down, though.
Look at that, you heard who's the monster. That was one thing I think when this match was announced, was a little bit that Fulton may be wanting that spot that Gangrel has here in CCW, that monster spot, that vampire spot. That big man that when you see him on the card, you want to avoid him at all costs. I can tell you, Gangrel's not going to give that up anytime soon.
Fulton just scooped him up. He went for the tie-up. Oh! Dropped him right into that top turnbuckle. Gangrel sidestep that size 13.
Could go an impaler, no. Fulton had it scouted. Fulton tried to go for that choke slam there. Gangrel sends it right at the ring. And how about that, the Vampire Warrior.
Well, the Vampire's got the advantage now, but Fulton landed on his feet. No serious damage done.
Fulton does not like leaving his feet.
Look at Fulton just grabbing hold of Gangrel straight to the turnbuckle.
Ooh.
One thing about Fulton, he has such underrated agility. As you see right now, springboarding.
That clothesline certainly took Gangrel off his feet. Goes for the
one,
cover. Two. Gangrel able to get his shoulder up. Fulton relentless though. Yeah, not really staying on him here.
Not wasting any time. He knows how good Gangrel is in that ring, how much of a legend Gangrel is. He doesn't want to give him any time to rest.
And how could you, right? Gangrel's been inside the ring with some of the greatest to ever do it. And Fulton's in there trying to make a statement, and he's doing it right now.
Trying to add his name to that great list that have defeated Gangrel, because it's one thing to step in the ring with Gangrel, it's another to be victorious.
Oh, look at that. Gangrel met him. Knife edge chop. And again, Gangrel hammering away. But Fulton puts on the brakes there. Sends Gangrel up. Not back inside the ring, but has his head draped over the apron of the ring. And he's hammering away.
Dan, this is dangerous. Oh!
Just stomping on the chest of the Vampire Warrior.
This is just a certified heavyweight bout. These two going both for, oh man, but look. He's gonna have Gangrel hanged up here.
Oh! Slingshot guillotine. Gangrel's in trouble. Referee checking on the Vampire Warrior, making sure he's able to continue.
Just looking to alley-oop Gangrel right out from that rope. 1, 2. And look, Gangrel, he kicked out. He's got his arm. How smart is that by the Vampire Warrior? Oh, but Fulton breaks out of it. He saw the trouble he was in, Dan. Quickly.
That was the experience level of Gangrel, but it just wasn't enough to get Fulton down.
Yeah, great idea, but unable to make it happen. Oh!
Almost a headbutt there.
That was a flying headbutt to the lower back. Hooks the leg. 2. Gangrel able to kick out. But the question is, how much left is in the tank for the Vampire Warrior?
You see Fulton really doing damage to the back of Gangrel throughout this one.
Now using Gangrel's own arm to choke him, trying to get the Vampire Warrior to go to sleep.
Just suffocating him right now.
Gangrel in trouble here. Needs to get back up to his feet.
Gangrel using the hair there. Ref, look at that.
All those years of experience showing through there for Gangrel. I don't agree with it, but it's effective. But man,
man, that boot caught him right in the face. Down he goes. Now a blatant referee. He's choking him. Referee counting the pin, but that was a blatant choke with both hands. Fulton now. Could be looking to finish off Gangrel now. Gangrel prone in the center of the ring. Fulton going up to the second rope.
And you see Fulton's confidence is building in this one on the second rope. We don't see Fulton fly very often.
Oh, he's taking a lot of time. That was disgusting.
Spitting on the ground here. Oh!
Gangrel gets the boot up, and Fulton caught it, saw it coming. Out of the way of that elbow drop, though. Out of the way again.
Gangrel's got an answer for these elbow drops.
Missing again. Gangrel now back to his feet.
And now going straight to Fulton. Making this one a brawl is Gangrel.
Reversal by the monster. Gangrel out of the way of that clothesline. Clotheslines Fulton. Fulton keeps his feet though.
Somehow still on his feet.
A second one, not enough to take him off.
Gets around Fulton, and it's on. Oh, single-hand bulldog, got him. And Fulton pops right back up to his feet.
But he's on wobbly legs, missing wildly that time. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
And he
float
floats
over
over 1, 2, 3.
No. Only a 2 count. Fulton barely kicked out.
Both of these men giving it their all. You got to imagine that no matter who wins this, their eyes have to be locked on a potential championship opportunity. Both of these men just giving it their all, man. It's impressive to see.
Fulton, look at that, quickly recovering and firing back on Gangrel. Gangrel, though, knife edge chop after knife edge chop, driving a knee to the midsection, but Fulton, relentless.
Neither of these men giving
He's got him goozled now.
Look at that, not backing down. This Gangrel just shot to the side of the head and a chop to the chest. Sent him in that corner, man, what a back elbow.
Followed him and quickly nailed him. Gangrel, he went for that bulldog again, but Fulton put on the brakes, showing that raw power.
One too many times for Gangrel. Now both men have that separation. Who's going to take advantage of it, though? Is it going to be Fulton or is it going to be Gangrel? Gangrel out of that way. Fulton missed wild.
Oh, man. Fulton right back on the apron there after taking a tumble over the top rope. Oh, and a guillotine that time. Gangrel snapping his neck. Has him by that hair.
Pull him in the hard way.
Reverse mare.
And he's got it.
Impaler. Oh, man. His head came down hard.
1, 2, 3.
He got him. Oh, man. Boy, he worked hard for that one, Tyler.
He did indeed. The Vampire Warrior wins here tonight at Bash at the Brew 54.
We said this one was going to be a collision, and it was just that. And the Vampire Warrior Gangrel gets the job done. Used a little bit of the hair. I didn't like that very much, but hey, he got it done either way.
You know, Dan, the main event monster, he wrestled almost the perfect match, but it was just that experience of Gangrel, that Impaler DDT, that got the job done here tonight.
I picked my battle tonight because I was out of my good dress. And I tell you what, I found out my neck is strong to wear a crown. So ladies, anyone got the time? July 26th, and you know, I like to get your neck strong enough to hold that neck, to hold that crown. Also, get some. I'm ready enough, and I'm damn sure take some. So see you July 26th.
Well, there you have it.
Well, the Vampire Warrior looking for some gold. Eddie Valentine is holding it. And on July 26th at Vero Beach, Gangrel's coming after it.
And that target on Eddie Valentine's back grows even more.
Well, the Vampire Warrior victorious, but coming up next, Tyler, Marvelous Marvin Cruz looking for some payback on Jackal Stevens.
And you know what? Marvin Cruz going up against Jackal Stevens. This isn't going to be a wrestling match. This is going to be a fight. It is personal between these two.
You've got these two men who absolutely hate each other right now. Jackal Stevens beat down Marvin Cruz with 9 chair shots in the Game of War, and Marvin is coming for it tonight. Things are about to get heated at Bash at the Brew.
Marvin Cruz making his way to ringside here without the rest of the King's Court. And I'm afraid he could use some backup tonight because Jackal Stevens is planning on tuning him up.
Oh, no!
I love it, Dad. You love it. Aggressive with the hip swivels is Marvin Cruz, the protege, the crown prince of Eddie Valentine. Marvin Cruz feels like he has been disrespected by not only Jackal Stevens, but everybody here in CCW. Feels like Jackal Stevens took liberties with him in that Game of War match. 9 chair shots. He said he was going to not only prove to Jackal Stevens, but prove to the entirety of CCW that Marvin Cruz is going to put CCW on cruise control. And of course, we're going to hear from the Marvelous One. Marvin Cruz is wasting no time!
Well, they're going at it. They're going at it.
Jackal Stevens, chopping out the chest, invoking that American spirit throughout this 4th of July weekend. Oh, man. Dan, I don't think I've ever seen Jackal lose when he's wearing those pants. Oh!
My goodness gracious. Stevens lighting up Marvin Cruz and sending him back in the ring, and finally the bell sounds. This one is officially underway.
And you got this packed crowd firmly behind Jackal Stevens.
Big shoulder tackle by Cruz.
Marvin Cruz a lot to prove in this match. Jackal just wants to beat the hell out of Cruz. Oh, man!
Nice drop kick by Stevens. Right on the mark, covers and one. Only a 1 count.
Jackal told Marvin Cruz to be prepared because he was going to reintroduce him to CCW. He was going to beat the brakes off of Cruz, and we are seeing it right now.
Well, Cruz took the initiative to go after Stevens on the outside, but Stevens quickly turned the tables on him, and it's been Jackal Stevens ever since.
We knew this one was going to be a fight, but I did not expect it to start this hot, this fast. Both these men just taking it to each other.
Cruz, look at that, spun out of that suplex attempt. Going to work with right hands. See, there's the problem with Marvin Cruz. Forget the showboating. You're in there with somebody that's taking your head off. You take every opportunity to go after him and get the advantage.
And right there, Jackal makes him pay for it. It's that cockiness, that ego of Cruz that gets the better of him every time. But was Jackal Game of War, where he turned his back on the King's Court, walking out, not giving a damn about anyone, not taking any orders, establishing that Jackal Stevens is his own man.
Stevens now driving that elbow right into the jaw of Marvin Cruz. Cruz, though, with a reversal. Stevens into the buckle. Cruz lands on his feet on the apron of the ring, blocks that right hand. Marvin Cruz staying in this one. Give credit where credit is due as he snaps the neck of Jackal Stevens on that top rope, now going to the top.
Marvin Cruz, he's got Jackal in his sights. Look at the fly, oh man.
Double axe handle, nails him. Goes for the cover, 1, 2. Only gets a 2 count, didn't bother to hook the leg. Don't waste your time questioning the referee. Better stay on Stevens. Stevens now hard into the buckle. Cruz following him with a clothesline. Snap mares him out of the corner. And a neck snap. Now goes for the cover again. Referee way out of position.
Yeah, Jackal just kicking out of that, not even a 1 count.
I mean, Stevens doing the right thing here. Excuse me, Cruz doing the right thing here, staying on Stevens. But Stevens, I spoke too soon.
Stun gun there on the top rope. Oh!
Beautiful leg lariat, goes for the cover. One, two. Only a 2 count.
You could truly tell that Marvin Cruz has been sitting under the learning tree of King Eddie Valentine and Alex Chamberlain. When you're surrounded by veterans of this business, it's no wonder that he's going in there and taking it to Jackal Stevens like this.
Now, but I just don't agree with this, just slapping at Jackal Stevens. That's what happens. You don't want to piss off old Jackal Stevens. Just slapping that taste out of Marvin Cruz's mouth. And look at Jackal springboard clothesline.
Cruz on his feet on the outside, but I don't know how out. He might be out of it. And Stevens drop kick through the ropes, throws Cruz back in.
And now outside in.
Flipping senton. 1, 2. And, well, give Marvin Cruz some credit. There's no quitting this kid. He's kicking out of some devastating offense dished out by Jackal Stevens.
Marvin Cruz is one tough customer. We saw it with those 9 chair shots. Oh, man, right there.
Well, inadvertent or not, I think he knocked Stevens off balance. I don't think he meant to. I think he fell into that top rope.
Stevens lost his foot in there. Now Marvin Cruz showing off his power. Just throwing Stevens off that top rope.
Cruz now going to the top.
What could Cruz be thinking here?
Whatever it is, it's not good for Jackal Stevens.
Going top. Oh, but Jackal atomic drop. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. That spinning heel
Marvin
kick.
Cruz is up and he's down.
Olympic slam, and that's got to do it.
And Jackal goes for the cover. 1, 2, and 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, Marvin Cruz came for a fight. He had a game plan. It did not work. Jackal Stevens, just too much experience. And, oh, wait, come on.
And Jackal now unceremoniously dumping out Marvin Cruz. Marvin Cruz came for a fight and he sure got one. Jackal Stevens with the emphatic victory. But Marvin Cruz, I mean, he brought the fight straight to Jackal, Eric. I mean, there's no quit in Marvin Cruz. He knew what he signed up for, and he got it.
Absolutely, Tyler, absolutely.
Solid victory by Jackal Stevens. Marvin Cruz put up a fight, but not enough to take out Jackal Stevens. Tyler, coming up next.
It is time for some women's action. The CCW Women's Championship is on the line as it's Nikki Blackheart defending against Ruthie J. Dr. Christopher, we saw when Nikki Blackheart defeated Ruthie J, an unbelievable match, but Ruthie J has been chomping at the bit to get her rematch.
All eyes are on this one. Twitter is going crazy. And it is time for a women's championship match. Nikki Blackheart about to defend against Ruthie J. Let's go. I can't help but notice, guys, normally when Ruthie J comes out here, she's all smiles, but tonight she is all business. She is looking for that women's championship to come back around her waist and restart another historic title reign.
Ruthie J held that championship for 617 days. I mean, really, that championship was a part of her everyday routine. She always had that championship, and honestly, to see her without it, it's a little bit odd.
Here comes Nikki Blackheart. The fans giving her a warm reception here.
It was that Game of War where Nikki Blackheart finally overcame Ruthie J. An emotional victory and a historic victory. Blackheart became the CCW Women's Championship, and Good Doctor ever since then has become a viral sensation.
Absolutely, the Power Slam seen around the world, 3 million views all over X. The Women's Champion has gone viral, and Nikki Blackheart is here to make a statement and defend that championship and continue what could potentially be her own historic title reign.
The Blackheart donning the red, white, and blue tonight.
She's also got a Dominican flag on that knee pad. Proud of that Dominican heritage. But I'll tell you what, Ruthie J is here and she means business. She wants that title back. And this is not going to be an easy road for Nikki Blackheart. The crowd solidly behind Blackheart here. Referee Amy Veronica showing the challenge of the belt, raising it high in the air, signifying the fact that it is indeed on the line here tonight at Bash of the Brew 54. The bell sounds and this title match is underway.
Coming into this match, Ruthie J is fresh off a victory from last month's Rumble the Jungle, defeating Sophia Sivan. Got that wave of momentum on her side, but also Nikki Blackheart last week successfully defending that women's championship against seconds Heather Monroe in a great title defense representing CCW well in that cross-promotional battle.
Ruthie J's got that side headlock on Blackheart. Blackheart lifting her in the air, trying to escape. But Ruthie J's got a good grip on it. Now she sent her for the ride. And Blackheart standing strong in the center of the ring. Tremendous size advantage and strength advantage over the former champion.
It's that classic speed against power, Dan. And Nikki Blackheart, she does have that explosiveness on her side. Oh.
Nice hip toss. Blackheart scoops her up, has her on her shoulder, could be looking for that power slam. But Ruthie J had it scouted, drives it form into the back of that knee, but somehow, look at, ooh, man. Blackheart tried to stop her, and now she's got her up on her shoulders. Tremendous.
Look at the power of Blackheart. She can take her anywhere she wants to.
Oh, big press slam.
And you hear this place.
Military press.
But look.
Ruthie J had that one scouted, and she's got her in a sleeper now.
And that was a crucial mistake there by Blackheart, playing to the crowd a little bit too much there. Gave Ruthie an opening to get this sleeper on.
But this is exactly what Ruthie J has to do. You know you're not going to outpower Nikki Blackheart, so you got to be strategic. You got to use your intelligence, your experience, and that speed to overcome that power that only the women's champion has.
Oh man, what a boot there. You see it right there, Eric, what you were talking about. Came in with the boot and quickly jumped on her back again.
Yeah, right back to it. Smart move by Ruthie J. Blackheart, she just snap-mared her off her.
There's that power we were talking about, though.
Oh, diving corkscrew elbow. 1, 2.
Shades of the Vampire Warrior with that elbow drop. Very impressive.
Blackheart's got Ruthie J.
Oh, she looking for that torture rack.
She's used
this could do it
to win in the past, that nasty torture rack. Ruthie.
Again, Ruthie J able to escape.
Yeah, she knew.
Driving an elbow into the base of the neck.
Man, vicious elbow strikes to the back there.
We can't forget, these two used to be friends.
Absolutely.
No one knows Nikki Blackheart better than Ruthie J, and clearly she has everything scouted here tonight.
I mean, to think at one point these two saw each other as sisters. Nikki Blackheart being in the corner of Ruthie J for a year, and now we've gotten to this point.
The disrespect.
And Blackheart, but J lands on her feet. Oh, and grabs a handful of hair and sends her right down.
Unbelievable. Ruthie J knows her opponent well. Hooks the leg, 1. Powerful kick out by the champion.
Not enough to get the champion down, but this is also not the time to get frustrated. You gotta stay on the champion.
Now going right after that arm.
Modified Cobra clutch here.
Great job by Ruthie J maintaining control of this hold here, Dan. She's really applying that pressure to that arm.
Blackheart needs to get back up to her feet. Blackheart with a height and weight advantage on Ruthie J. Certainly has superior strength. Ruthie J now with that full Nelson. Blackheart should have no problem powering out of this unless she doesn't have enough left in the tank.
I gotta say, I am impressed with Ruthie J right now. Really staying in control of this one. Submission after submission.
There you see it, breaking it. That incredible show of strength.
Oh,
and a knife edge chop.
Oh,
what a quarter. And another knife edge chop.
That right rocked the jaw of Ruthie J.
Nice reversal by the challenger. Out of the way of that clothesline, out of the way of that spinning heel kick. And a big clothesline by Blackheart. Back elbow puts the challenger down.
And Blackheart fired up here. Power
slam. 1, 2. Not enough.
That 3 million view power slam using full effect here at Bash at the Brew.
But still not enough to put away the challenger, Dr. Eric.
Ruthie J's the 5-star athlete for a reason. She has such a great cardio, such a large gas tank. She can go for days.
Forearm by the champion. Sets Ruthie J up on that top turnbuckle. And a knife edge chop. What does she have in mind here? Getting the legs to the outside. She could be looking for a superplex.
Whatever it is not going to end good for one of these women. Oh, you called it, Dan. Looking for a superplex.
You got to be careful up there, though. It's dangerous.
Ruthie J able to escape the clutches.
What is Ruthie J thinking here? She's got Blackheart stunned. Oh, sunset flips over. Power bomb. Feet on the rope.
1, 2.
Feet
Amy catches her.
And I thought Ruthie J was milliseconds away from stealing this one and getting that women's championship
Well, I'll
back.
tell you what, if she had not put her feet on the rope, she might have had the pinfall, but that interrupted the count, and that could have been a fatal mistake by the challenger.
And look at,
I mean, that was a devastating powerbomb. It might have been enough.
and Ruthie J is starting to get frustrated here. Could maybe be looking for that Stardust. But Blackheart, she just knows her so well.
Yeah, well scouted, driving those elbows into the side of the head.
Oh,
And now she's looking for that power bomb.
that Blackheart bomb she loves to use, but Ruthie drops to a knee. She knows it's coming. She knows it far too well. Back and forth they go here. Now Blackheart just going for a normal power bomb. Oh, but Ruthie J somehow flips over, electric chair position, tries to roll through. No, Blackheart stops at 2, 3. Blackheart got her.
Oh, beautifully done by Nikki Blackheart. Ruthie J spun herself into position to give her that victory roll, but Blackheart used that size and strength, put on the brakes, flattened her out, and the rest is history as Nikki Blackheart retains the CCW Women's Championship over Ruthie J.
It was a match full of counter after counter, but it was Nikki Blackheart that got the final counter and walks away, and still women's champion.
We talked all about the strength advantage that Nikki Blackheart had in that match, but at the end of the day, it was her intelligence. It was the wherewithal to be able to reverse that and pick up the victory.
Well, strength played a role there as well, Dr. Eric. But definitely a big win by our champion. Tyler coming up next. It's a grudge match with a twist.
That's right, we got a special guest referee match between Alan S2S Martinez and Ariel Levy. And Eric, why don't you tell him who that special guest referee is?
It is Bill Fonzie Alfonso, and I better see him call it right down the middle, daddy.
That's all he ever does.
Allegedly.
Let's go to the ring. It's Sarah Wilder. Fonzie passing out some swag.
He just call you guys Gordon, Sully, and Joey Styles?
I think I'm Gordon.
What does that make me?
I don't know, but I'll take that
Out in the
compliment.
cold.
Wow. I will say I have never seen a referee come out and hand out 8x10s of himself.
Bill Alfonso's got the best merch in the game, and I don't think anyone can compete with him when it comes to that merchandising. But Fonzie, Dan, he's been stuck in a hard place as of late. I mean, this battle between Ariel Levy and S2S, it really puts him in a tough situation.
That really does. I mean, as Levy makes his way to the ring, you're right. It puts Fonzie in a really tough spot here. I mean, Levy has been acting absolutely like his old self, and I mean that in a bad way. But Fonzie still loves the guy, still considers him his protege. There you see him holding the rope open for the South American Superstar. Fonzie's so proud of Ariel and all he's accomplished.
Yeah, but you got a former tag team champion, former world heavyweight champion here in CCW. We are currently witnessing the entrance that we deserve. Ariel Levy's here.
You're right about that, but I mean, Bill's gonna have a hard time out here. Also, loves Alan S2S Martinez. Has managed both these men to tag team championships.
But Dan, one has to think, when it comes to Ariel Levy, once a snake, always a snake. We saw him turn his back already on the South American Alliance before, and it looks like he's doing it once again.
Well, anybody that trusts this guy at this point is a fool.
See right there, Ariel telling Fonzie, call it right down the middle.
Yeah, and the question is Ariel Levy going to play it down the middle?
Oh, well, we know the answer to that.
Yeah, it's an emphatic no.
Yes, it's a yes.
Not on the same page. As S2S comes out here, Dan, you see how incensed Ariel Levy is. That's because of not only all this tension going on, but just last week at Breakout 49, Alan S2S Martinez got involved in Ariel Levy's match against Julio Cesar, and in what was one of the biggest upsets of the year, Julio Cesar defeated Ariel Levy due to that distraction by S2S.
Might have been the biggest upset in CCW history.
I gotta say, Alan S2S Martinez, besides all this drama, this tension, he's been on one heck of a streak here in the last territory, holding victories over AJ Francis, and then back at Game of War, Big Trouble Ben Bishop. Men over half of his size, he's getting victories over.
In recent months, people have been calling Alan the Giant Slayer here in CCW.
All right, referee Bill Alfonso calling for the bell. I love saying that. Fonzie, a tremendous referee, started with Florida Championship Wrestling back in the 80s.
Just hammering away, no collar and elbow tie-ups here.
With Martinez just flailing away.
Oh, right there.
Fonzie got in between them, and Levy took advantage. He double thrust to the throat, followed by a knife edge chop, and again.
Tonight has been a night full of very personal rivalries. Much like our last match with Nikki Blackheart and Ruthie J, you've got two men who know each other so well, going all the way back to their days in Chile, and then as the Golden Chileans in the South American Alliance.
But then you see what Ariel Levy does in here, and then he says, oh, this is just brotherly love, tough love. It doesn't look like that to me.
It's called tough love, Tyler.
1, 2.
Fonzie with the 2 count there. Martinez blocking that shot, driving a knee into the midsection, and again, Levy is down. Beautiful drop kick. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Look at Levy, so smart, trying to take a breather here. Well, look at Alan. You know he loves to fly.
Ooh, man. Caught Levy right in the chest with that boot.
And Levy, though, caught Alan.
Dropped him across that steel guardrail, Tyler.
Just the ruthlessness and disrespect by Ariel Levy.
Oh, man. chest and shoulder first into that corner post.
Levy mocking the Si Se Puede chants.
Fonzie being a little liberal here with the count, letting them do their thing.
A little bit of those ECW rules almost by Fonzie.
Well, I talked to him earlier. He said he's hoping they get it out of their system like two brothers fighting and get back on the same page. I just don't see that happening though, Tyler.
It would be hard to imagine that happening. And right now, S2S is all hung up after that neck breaker on the ropes. Can't even get his balance right now. Looks like S2S doesn't even know where he's at. And look at Levy. Man. Just guillotining him.
Dropping that leg across the chest.
I love it.
Levy blowing kisses to our ring announcer.
And look, pushing Fonzie that was checking on Allen. 1, 2. And did you see that? Levy put his feet on the rope.
Fonzie didn't see it though. Right hand, down goes Martinez.
I hate to say this, Fonzie might have too much trust in Ariel Levy.
I think you might be right. He's not even warning him here with these punches in the corner. Reversal by Martinez though. Levy.
It's like you said, like he wants these two to get everything out of their system. So yeah, he might be a little lenient on things.
And here comes the Chilean Dream, but look
at the strength by Martinez.
S2S
catching Levy in midair.
With that pure straight though. Ariel Levy sneaks out the back door. Basement drop kick. Stomps on the hand, does Levy. And it's signature Ariel Levy.
Oh, he's stacked up here. He could have him. 2. Able to get out of it is Alan Martinez.
And look, Levy telling me, gotta count faster.
Yeah, Levy taking exception with a cadence of Fonzie's count there. It's been consistent throughout the match though. Martinez hard on the buckle. Here comes Levy. Oh man. Double knees caught him.
And Levy said he's looking to play the classics right now, and it doesn't get more classic than that. Levy looking to run away with this one as he picks him up there and he explodes him over.
Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And Martinez gets that left shoulder up. Scoop and a slam by Levy. Levy now going to the outside.
Looking to finish off his little brother in Alan S2S Martinez. Maybe looking for that elbow drop. Yes, he is, but oh, no water in the pool.
Oh, he came down hard on that arm.
And these two men, they know each other so well. Allen had it scouted, and now clothesline from Allen.
And again, down goes Levy.
And rebounding off those
Slingshot.
ropes. Oh!
Allen bringing the fight to his big brother here.
Martinez now with a waist lock.
Oh, dumps
German
him.
suplex with
With
a
the
bridge.
bridge,
2.
Oh! How close was that?
That was so close, Tyler, so close.
And look, S2S, no wasted time. Oh, now I have to say wasted time.
Well, I think he's looking for that springboard, waiting on Levy now to get back to his feet.
Looking for the springboard forward. Oh, come on!
Levy, he intentionally pulled Fonzie into the line of fire.
Now, why would Fonzie walk into that like that?
How could you even defend that in a low blow? We've seen this, these underhanded attacks by Levy, and a damn code breaker. And this is how Levy's gonna win this.
Come on, Fonzie, get in there.
Fonzie's hurt that right arm.
1, 2, and he's gonna win like this. Wait a second. No, he's not. S2S kicks out. This one still continues.
Come on, Dan, this is your moment. Referee out of position.
Well, Fonzie, I mean, I'm surprised he's not more out of it than he is. He crawled over as quickly as he could, made the count. Now we got a crossface here by Levy. Fonzie right there to see if Martinez wants to submit.
You see Fonzie favoring that arm a little bit. Came crashing down right on that shoulder. We saw that last month as well. 1, 2.
Yeah, you're right, Tyler. He had that shoulder injury from last month.
Oh, look at Allen. GTS.
Good night. Cover that man.
That might be it.
1, 2, 3. Oh!
I'm shocked that he kicked out of that.
And Fonzie's confirming his too. That is as close as a near fall that you will see in a professional wrestling ring. How?
And I tell you, and I'd like to point out that Fonzie has been calling it right down the middle the whole time. As you see Martinez now going to the top.
Oh,
that's blatant.
I mean, Eric, are you going to defend that? I mean,
all I'm seeing is Fonzie ran at the ropes on his own and knocked Alan Martinez down.
On his own. Levy blatantly pushing Bill Alfonso this third time that we have seen that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no, he's going to look
looking for a pile driver here on the apron of the ring.
Dan, he's going to...
Thankfully, Martinez able to wriggle free. And they're exchanging forearms now on the apron.
Oh, back and forth. The two Chilean brothers going at it. Oh,
man.
And they're both out, both.
They both had the same idea and they took each other out.
Both
Martinez and Levy both down on the floor here in front of us as Fonzie starts to administer the count.
Both these men just going to war tonight.
Why is Fonzie stopping the count?
Fonzie got up to 5 and stopped the count.
No
Fonzie's changing the rules mid-match.
Hey,
what happened to down the middle, Daddy?
He's the official. He is calling it down the middle. He doesn't want to see this one end in a count out. I can't blame Fonzie.
This is very ECW-ish.
How fit is that? Wait, code breaker? No, S2S muscles him up. Puts on the brakes. Oh, and right to the eyes goes Levy. S2S.
Martinez driving that shoulder in.
Martinez
over the hip.
He just
trying
keeps
to get
fighting.
him down, but no. Fonzie not counting.
Don't. He's blatantly holding on to the second rope, Eric. He's not going to count. And Fonzie, there we go, kicking the butt. 1, 2, that's 3.
Sit here and tell me that was down the middle?
That was as down as the middle as it gets.
He kicked Ariel Levy's arms.
Levy was cheating this whole match, holding on to those ropes.
And the match ends because Bill Alfonso is a cheater.
The match ends because S2S, Alan Martinez, he goes for such a flip, but what is this?
Punch him, Ariel.
Punch him.
He's got a handful in his shirt. Ariel, don't do it.
That's your damn manager. It's been almost a father figure. And look at that. Oh, man, you hate to see this.
A father figure. Come on, Tyler.
Well, maybe Bill Alfonso trying to teach Ariel Levy a lesson.
Well, now it's the question. Does it happen again, Dan? With Ariel Levy, does he strike Bill Alfonso again in his career? And no.
Well, there you have it. You answered your own question, or he answered the question for you.
Thankfully, cooler heads prevail there. Great job by Bill Alfonso calling it right down the middle, Daddy.
Every time I come here to bash at the Brew, Bill Alfonso is cheating.
All right, coming up next, tremendous tag team action, Tyler. The King's Court in action.
That's right, the King's Court looks to get their comeuppance after that loss at Game of War, as it's Alex Chamberlain and the King, Eddie Valentine, taking on Meadow and Cha-Cha Charlie. Eric, big tag team match coming up.
I am ready to see these two teams go at it, especially after that match, and now we gotta watch Cha-Cha dance.
And it's coming up right now.
And the King is here with his 50-inch chest. And I know you're excited about it.
How do you know he's got a 50-inch chest?
He tells us every time.
Every single time.
Also, backstage, I saw Eric measuring it.
Is that true?
Probably.
Well, I'll tell you what. The Black Knight, Alex Chamberlain, the most dangerous man in CCW, and I agree with that wholeheartedly.
The King's Court, one of the most dangerous factions we have ever seen here at CCW. Valentine right now has got an iron grip on that heavyweight championship. Blames that Game of War loss entirely on Jackal Stevens, but mind you, it was Eddie Valentine the one to tap out Tometto.
He did, but I'll tell you what, he was smart. He saw that he was in trouble. He tapped out, title not on the line, so he could live to fight another day, and he seems to be unaffected, physically anyway.
Are we about to hear from the King? I wonder what he's going to say.
Boy, you were right, Eric.
Dan gave him that nickname.
Is that true?
No.
Your champion, King Edward Valentine, first of my line.
First of many, I hope.
Finally, the King relinquishing the microphone.
King's Court ready to go to tag team war here. You know, we heard that announcement from Gangrel earlier tonight. I mean, Eddie Valentine's got to watch out not only for all these challengers, but now Gangrel throwing his name into the hat for that group. CCW Heavyweight Championship.
Former CCW Heavyweight Champion. Oh, brother. Wow, an interesting tag team, Tyler. Both former CCW Heavyweight Champions. Cha-Cha Charlie, known as the franchise of CCW.
I better not see you dance.
Talking to me or Tyler?
Both.
No dancing here at commentary, but Cha-Cha will be dancing all night long if he has his way. These two, Dan, do have some experience teaming up as they were on that same team at Game of War, but I believe this is the first time they are going in as a tag team, just the two of them, and they got The odds stacked against them, going up against the King's Court. And Eric, I mean, going into this one, Cha-Cha and Meadow both want this CCW Heavyweight Championship. Both of them want a piece of Eddie Valentine. That may cause some confliction in the middle of this matchup.
Absolutely. I mean, you've got so many people on this roster who want that championship, maybe none more than the former champion Meadow and another former champion Cha-Cha Charlie. Hopefully they do implode, honestly, in my opinion.
You would love that.
I would. Better than the dancing.
Now the King's Court back up to the apron of the ring. Amy Veronica, your official, trying to get one man in and one man out from each team.
I have a feeling Ref Amy is going to have her hands full with this tag team match. With these four combustible elements.
Meadow's got it. Cha-Cha's hat.
There it is.
All right, the bell sounds. The King starting for his team. Meadow starting for his.
Two men who know each other so well. Eddie Valentine taking that CCW World Championship from Meadow just a few months ago.
And
Meadow's still looking for that rematch, that
I would say he deserves
shot at the title.
He deserves it more than ever after making Valentine tap out that month ago at Game of 4. Oh man, look at that strength.
Meadow just shredded in unbelievable condition.
Valentine discussing strategy with Alex Chamberlain.
The King with a side headlock now. The Bulgarian Punisher looking for an escape. Sends him for the ride.
He gets it all. But Valentine with that hip swivel. Look at Valentine go. Wow. Impressive every time we see him, but Meadow gets one over on him. And look at Valentine crawl, my goodness.
Wasting no time in getting back to his corner.
I think that's the fastest I've ever seen Valentine move. I mean,
Are you saying he's not fast every other time?
Well, he's not known for his speed, Doctor.
I mean, that was an unbelievable speed at crawling. Might be the fastest crawl I've ever seen, just period. As now the Black Knight of the King's Court in here.
The most dangerous man in CCW, Alex Chamberlain.
That is why Valentine had so much haste to get Chamberlain in here. He knows what Chamberlain's capable of.
Meadow and Chamberlain have a history as well. Meadow defeating Chamberlain for that Southeastern Heavyweight title. The first title that Meadow was able to get his hands on here in CCW. And you see Cha-Cha Charlie coming out hard on that left arm of the Black Knight.
But Chamberlain has become more and more dangerous ever since losing that Southeastern Championship. We've seen this man do some despicable things, putting a cigar out on people's faces. There's a reason he is called the most dangerous man.
There's nothing Chamberlain won't do to inflict violence and punishment on his opponents. Just has no remorse for anyone.
Cha-Cha driving a knee into the midsection now and a forearm to the back. Cha-Cha going to work with right hands. And now boots to the midsection. Cha-Cha looking for some leverage, but Chamberlain put an end to that real quick.
Oh, clubbing Cha-Cha with that close on the corner, now pulling him out. Cha-Cha though escaped.
Nice arm drag by Cha-Cha. Tag made.
Now, first time seeing some tag team moves here by Cha-Cha Meadow.
Well-timed double elbow. Meadow going for the cover. Referee way out of position. He's got a 1 count. Meadow now with Chamberlain's left arm. Going back to what worked. Now he got it in a hammerlock. Chamberlain driving Meadow back to the corner though.
That's to escape. Oh, and a cheap elbow.
And an uppercut. Crumbles the Bulgarian. Tag made. Here comes Valentine.
Now this is what Valentine Chamberlain wanted to start doing. Get those frequent tag in, tag outs. Keep Meadow in their corner.
Valentine is always about getting his pound of flesh. And tonight he's doing just that against Meadow.
Meadow firing back with a couple of knife edge chops. Has the King on the ropes. Reversal by Valentine.
Oh!
Drives an elbow into the chest. Meadow in trouble here.
No, Valentine wants that revenge against Meadow, making him tap out. Wants to inflict some damage on Meadow.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if the strategy in this match for the King's Court is to injure Meadow so he's not a challenger for Valentine's title.
Yeah, try to eliminate all threats that you can. If you're the King's Court, has these solid right hands, such heavy hands by Valentine, and went for the sexiest headbutt, but instead, German suplex from the Bulgarian Punisher.
Great opportunity for him to make a tag now. He's crawling towards his corner. He's only about 10 feet away. Cha-Cha with an outstretched arm and well rested on the apron. Valentine tags in Chamberlain, but Cha-Cha gets the tag as well. Flying forearm on Valentine. Out of the way of that clothesline. Sling the blade.
And why not another? Cha-Cha's feeling it.
Nice drop kick, not enough to take him off his feet. Clothesline in the corner. Chamberlain staggers out. Cha-Cha. Oh!
Inadvertently, those legs of Chamberlain just kicked.
Well, he swung him around for that body slam. Amy got clipped by Chamberlain's feet.
And now Cha-Cha, up and over.
Short blockbuster. Cha-Cha dancing here. Amy's still down.
Wait a minute, guys.
Valentine has that title
title
belt.
He's got that title. Amy's still down, but wait, Meadow!
Spear!
Broke him in half.
And that title belt tumbled free. Cha-Cha's got it now. Chamberlain. He nailed him with it. Right in front of the referee. She's calling for the bell. That's going to have to be a disqualification.
Big mistake on the part of Cha-Cha Charlie. Thought Ref Amy was down. Wanted to use that championship that was brought in by the King's Court, and it backfired big time.
Finally, one of these referees caught somebody cheating.
Well, let's get the official decision. She just talked to Sarah, our ring announcer. Yeah.
Good.
Meadows' eyes almost bulge out of his head hearing that.
Settle down, get away from me.
You want to love?
Can we get some security to get Meadow out of here?
I mean, I don't know why they're coming over to us. We're not the referees. Don't complain to us. Cha-Cha shouldn't have hit him with a belt.
And look,
now from behind now.
Cha-Cha not done.
First they cheat, then they're going to attack the King's Court from behind. What is this?
Oh, Chamberlain just grabbed a wrench.
Just snatched it.
Referee Amy Veronica trying to control things here.
And this has broken down quickly here at Bash of the Brew 54.
Somebody get that wrench out of Chamberlain's hand before somebody gets hurt.
Cha-Cha Meta holding their ground. They want to fight.
I agree, let them fight.
Chamberlain inviting him to the outside. Of course, Chamberlain with a big wrench in his hand, for crying out loud. Now finally he drops it. Chamberlain and Valentine are going to escape to the back with a disqualification victory. Well, Tyler, it was Eddie Valentine that grabbed that title belt, brought it into the ring.
Why are you getting in my face?
I mean, come
you
on.
You cheated.
Well, Cha-Cha
Meta, my fault. He cheated. Why is everyone pointing at me? Get out of our on camera.
They really don't like you, Eric.
They're the ones that cheated.
Well, I'm going to have to, God help me, I agree with Eric Christopher. It was Cha-Cha Char that ended up hitting Alex Chamberlain with a belt. Amy Veronica saw it, and of course, she had no choice but to disqualify him. Coming up next, it's an open challenge, Tyler.
It is indeed. It is the celebration of Domino being the Southeastern champion for 305 days. 305 days as champ is Domino, and he's going to open the floor and say, hey, any challenger, come and grab this Southeastern championship if you can.
Domino issuing this open challenge. It could be accepted by anybody from all around the world. Let's see who it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce today your 305 day reigning CCW Southeastern champion. This is Domino.
We're anxiously awaiting the appearance, and there it is. Southeastern champion Domino. What a career this young man has had, Tyler.
What a career indeed. When Domino first won that Southeastern championship, he said he was going to represent the city of Miami, put all of Miami on his back, and represent them well with that Southeastern championship, and he's done just that, reaching 305 days as champion. Obviously the significance, the Miami area code, that 305.
Who decided that we were going to go from Cha-Cha Charlie to Domino?
Those are your two favorites, aren't they?
No!
And you notice how each one of them stopped and glared at you?
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, you got next week, if Domino survives tonight, next week in Kissimmee, he's facing my client, Eddie Torres, for that Southeastern Championship.
Been a lot of history between those two. Domino looks ready, looks like he's jacked up on that cafecito.
Y'all look like you need it because you've been hungover for 4th of July, so the is right over in that corner with some cafecito.
Oh, what a show.
Porque ya estoy acelerado, complicado with the caffeine, so I'm ready for a fight. So I want to issue an open challenge to any individual in the back that thinks that they can represent the Southeast, the 305, and Miami better than I can. So I challenge anybody that thinks they have what it takes to represent. They got to sucker ahora mismo.
Who's it gonna be?
That's the question.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
you want to talk about the 305? We've got Ricky Martinez accepting the challenge.
This is interesting. These two have quite a history.
They do indeed. It was actually last July in 2024 at Bash 42 where that infamous street fight between 5-Star Era, Domino and Gangrel, that huge match. And now we are here, singles competition. They haven't stepped in the ring for over a year against one another. I mean, Ricky Martinez, Dan, and ERA, they were Domino's mentors.
Yeah, until they weren't.
Yeah, until they stabbed Domino right in the back. So much history, but, you know, Domino did say, who can represent the 305 better than me? I gotta say, Ricky Martinez has been repping the 305 for a very, very long time. Long before Domino.
Absolutely, and Ricky's coming in here too with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. It wasn't very long ago that him and ERA lost those CCW Tag Team Championships to Matt Riddle and Stallion Rogers, and now he's looking to finally get singles gold for the first time here in CCW, accepting this open challenge, and he's going to go right after Domino.
I love this. The battle of the two 305 natives.
Martinez with those Miami Dolphins colors on.
I don't know if that will help him.
I'm just saying, he's representing the 305. Martinez with that side headlock now on the champion.
Domino, of course, in those Vice City colors.
Oh! Domino down, but right back up after that shoulder block.
Just think how much Domino has changed and evolved as a wrestler since the last time these two met, Dan. I would say he's a completely different competitor than a year ago.
Certainly has a lot more experience. He's been defending that title each and every outing that CCW has had an event.
Look at Ricky, though, just showing him who the mentor was originally, showing him all those years of experience he's got. Man, Ricky is just in incredible shape.
Both men know each other very well. They spent about a year feuding. Things had settled down, and now Martinez back in the ring with Domino to try and take advantage of this open challenge. Domino scoops him up. Hard slam in the center of the ring.
I would say, like our earlier matches, expect these two to go counter for counter. They know each other so well.
Absolutely. You see Martinez roll away. I was about to tell. Domino wasting a lot of time.
Look at Martinez like a magician on those ropes.
Domino out of the way of that clothesline.
Look at, oh! Planted him with a double nines, man.
We've been talking all night about these personal rivalries, and maybe none more personal than Domino versus Ricky Martinez here, because it's not just about the two of them. It's about representing Miami, Florida, representing the 305. And you know, neither of these men is gonna settle down and take it easy on each other.
No, both of their hometowns, both of the place. Miami is where they grew up. And that Southeastern Championship, Miami is the Southeast. It's the perfect representation.
So you see Domino stretching out that left shoulder. He's had problems with it for several months now. Martinez, oh man, and a looping neck breaker. The champion in trouble here.
Oh, and we know what's coming up here. Created and patented by the one, Ricky Martinez. It's the Skull Crushers. And Dan, there's usually always one more.
Got to hit all 10.
Where's Booker T when you need him?
I think he's in Texas.
Yeah, no barking on commentary here.
Had to hold myself back.
Domino retreating to the corner here. Martinez, though, all the way across the ring from now with a head of steam.
Domino caught Ricky.
He was going for that monkey flip. Domino caught him, though.
Oh,
Ricky, though, blocking that right hand.
Great shot by Ricky. Stunned Domino. Now second rope. Man, Domino showing off that power. Just scooped him right off the ground. Oh!
Nice fall away slam by the champion.
Now going that cover. 1, 2. Just the 2. Domino trying to quicken up the pace here. Oh!
Domino wiping him out with a pair of clotheslines. Charges him again, but Martinez gets that boot up.
Now Martinez back to the second. Dom doesn't know where he's at right now. Oh! Second rope code breaker.
Super code breaker, but Martinez appears to have hurt his back.
You got to cover him, Ricky. You got to cover him.
This
He's
could
trying
do
to
it.
make the cover.
Domino could
Hooks
be
the
out.
leg. 1, 2.
Wow.
And he barely got that left shoulder up. Martinez, though, really favoring his lower back.
And we were so close to having a new Southeastern champion. And Ricky's got to get back on it, though. Got to put away that fire, that fighting Miami spirit of Domino.
Oh, Martinez with that super kick. Domino is out of it. And again, I think he's just got to get him on his back and he can cover him and win the championship.
Well, what is Ricky doing here? He's trying for something big, but Domino gets out of the way. Looking for that reverse. Drops him down, planted him.
Hooks the leg. 1, 2.
Man, a 2 count
Man,
there.
I don't know how Domino recovered so quickly from those super kicks. It's got to be adrenaline.
It's that thought in the back of his head. I cannot let Ricky Martinez, of all people, one-up me.
I think you might be right about that.
And this is what Domino needs to do. He needs to channel that inner bad guy. Start getting scrappy. Start pulling down from down deep. But Ricky, he had it scouted.
Eat the feet. That could be it, but again, Martinez rolling to the outside. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, Martinez, that's something. Oh,
he's coming to look at this championship.
Well, he's wasting a lot of time.
Come on.
Don't do that, Ricky. You're going to get disqualified.
Why, Ricky? I just don't get it. He can win this match straight up just with his wrestling ability. He doesn't need to use that championship. And look at Ricky looking at it, looking around.
The referee's warned him. He hands the belt to the referee.
And Ricky had second thoughts, but Domino effect! Spiked Ricky Martinez, cover 1, 2, 3,
He got that 2 count. Martinez got that shoulder up in the last second. I've never seen anybody kick out of that.
I was about to say, Dan, I don't think I've ever seen anyone kick out of the Domino effect. I don't know if Domino knows how to even react to that.
Ricky Martinez may have been the first ever man to kick out of that Domino effect. And Domino fired up. Knows he's got to finish
He's got to
it.
give it to him again.
He's going for it, but no, Ricky slips out. And Ricky now, domino effect by Ricky Martinez.
He's giving him a taste of his own medicine.
Puts a leg, two, and three. Oh, and domino this time. Can't get out of the domino effect. This Southeastern Championship match still continues.
Kick out after kick out.
Martinez did not have any weight across the chest of Domino. Domino able to raise that shoulder up.
Two of Miami's best going at it for the supremacy of who reps the 305 the best. Who is going to go home with that Southeastern Championship? As Ricky Martinez is on the second rope, channeling everything he's got, Dan, he's flying. Oh.
He went for that code breaker again. Domino
And
had
now
scouted,
domino effect.
Hooks the leg,
One,
scissors the other
two,
one, 2,
and 3.
He got him.
CCW Southeastern Champion, Domino!
Now Domino will continue his reign
For just another few days.
Well, he'll hit 311 before he faces your man, Eddie Torres in Kissimmee.
Impressive victory by Domino.
I know Ricky Martinez and I have had major differences. But to be honest, you will always be the original Mr. 305, and without you, there would have never been, or never will be, a Domino.
Domino showing some respect to Ricky Martinez.
Oh, he's offering his hand to Ricky. I don't know about this, Dan.
Boy, this guy just doesn't learn his lesson. Martinez shaking the hand. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, though.
Look, turn his back. Ricky looking.
Well, Martinez rolling underneath the bottom rope and surprising me.
Domino with one of the most important victories of his career tonight at Bash 54. Now retain that Southeastern Championship, but Dan, maybe earning some respect from Ricky Martinez.
Unquestionably.
It is raining cups on us.
Well, another huge victory for our Southeastern champion, taking him past day number 305, and a big win over Ricky Martinez. Coming up next, Tyler, it's our main event.
And this night has been so action-packed, so many matches, but there's only one way we could end Bash at the BREW 54, and that is a blood feud that has been boiling for months and months, and that is time for the casket match. Agony takes on Skits. Good Doctor. I mean, not Skits. Agony takes on Aussie Kilmeister with Skits in Agony's corner. And Good Doctor, you know Agony very well.
This is the match I have been waiting for the entire night. One of the most dangerous matches in the history of CCW. The casket match. You've got the menace to society, Agony, taking on Aussie Kilmeister. And you were right, it's a blood feud, and I expect nothing less tonight than absolute destruction.
You say that with such joy.
Of course I say it with joy. This is what Bash at the BREW is all about. Mayhem, destruction, chaos. It's a casket match.
I gotta agree with him.
I do too. Let's go to the ring.
Miami, are you ready for your main event? The following casket match is scheduled for one fall.
this all started. Bash at the Brew 50, where Skits turned on his best friend, Aussie Kilmeister, and let the evil influence of Agony into his mind and aligned with Agony. And then, a month later, at Bash at the Brew 51, Dan, you and me were on the call. Agony tombstones Aussie Kilmeister off of that second rope. We thought he broke his neck.
I don't know how you survived that. Agony, of course, a master of the casket match, if you will.
He's had many of experience.
To the best of my knowledge, this will be Aussie Kilmeister's first ever casket match.
That is correct.
One has to wonder what goes through the mind of Aussie Kilmeister before he comes out here. The casket match is in fact the match type that Agony won the CCW World Heavyweight Championship in back in 2020, and you know he's looking to duplicate that tonight by taking out Aussie.
Kilmeister making his way to the ring, greeting the fans. Quite possibly one of the most popular performers here in Coastal Championship Wrestling.
Dan, it has been months of Aussie Kilmeister getting jumped, getting assaulted by Agony and Skits. It felt like every time Aussie was in a match, you would have to expect Skits and Agony. As Aussie Kilmeister greets us with some liquid death, he is amped up, ready to put away Agony. I mean, just a couple of months ago, we saw Aussie pop out of that coffin. Oh, wait a second.
Agony wasted no time. Referee Amy Veronica calls for the bell. This main event is underway.
Just had that liquid death smashed over his head, did Agony. Now Aussie's got that trash can. Oh, and just smacking that lid. Oh, man.
Are those cans of liquid death?
There's a pile of liquid death. Oh, onto that cans. And those cans could cut you coming down like that.
Absolutely, a lot of damage can be done. Let's call attention to the fact, gentlemen, that Skits is remaining at ringside here. There is no disqualification in this match, no referee inside the ring. The only way to win this match is to put your opponent inside that coffin and close the lid.
Just how is Aussie going to survive having Agony and Skits out here? It's been months, and the numbers of fans always gets the better of Aussie.
We talked about how dangerous this match is, and you can see that right now with Aussie bringing out all these steel chairs, clearly looking to do a lot of damage to the Menace of Society.
And you're going to have to if you plan on putting Agony in a coffin. Oh!
Hard across the back of Agony with that steel chair. Kilmeister looking for revenge here. Oh, he's calling for the lid to be open. He's going to try and roll Agony into that coffin.
He's looking to put away the monster that corrupted his former best friend.
Wait a minute, here comes Skits.
And speaking of his former best friend, there's Skits. And now the question is, what does Aussie do? How does he even survive this?
Wow, this is just wrong here.
And they're just
it's a 2-on-1 match at this point.
And look, Aussie still throwing that elbow to get Skits off of him. Skits, though, still trying to dump Aussie into that coffin. And Aussie discus, no, Skits saw it coming. Eat the feet, and now Agony with that trash can. Dan, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Tombstone!
Tombstone on top of that garbage can.
Aussie's head indented that trash can. Destroyed it. It may have destroyed the neck of Aussie.
We may be witnessing the very end of Aussie Kilmeister tonight.
It was at Bash 52 where they had the funeral of Aussie Kilmeister. We might be revisiting that right now.
Agony now with that steel chair.
Agony just unhinged. Skid sauntering around in the ring. And here we go.
Agony now trying to roll Kilmeister. Kilmeister throwing a right hand.
How is he even fighting back, Dan?
Sheer desperation.
That hardcore metal head.
Kilmeister closes the lid.
Oh!
Agony missing with that chair and bounced off that top rope and hit him in the head.
Oh, what an enziguri by Aussie Kilmeister, sending that chair into the head of Skits.
Kilmeister doing a great job of fending both men off here.
And now outside in, going straight to Skits with that forearm.
You can't out-count the heart of Aussie Kilmeister here.
No, you just can't kill the metal, Eric.
Kilmeister with a head of steam here, looking to mosh.
Oh! Hardcore cannonball there from Aussie Kilmeister. But
Agony's got that chair!
Oh!
Man, he just waffled him.
Sounded like he just hit a home run with that steel chair across the back. And Aussie in so much pain.
Skits likes what he sees, obviously.
Skits couldn't be happier with these results right now.
Well, Kilmeister's still a long ways away from that coffin. Agony now trying to clear the ring out. He drives a knee right into the face of Kilmeister.
And now just holding Aussie there for a cheap shot.
Whoa!
Oh, it's a flight ball!
Jesus.
A fireball into the...
Right into the face of Agony!
Aussie got out of the way of that fireball! And now it's a whiplash for Skits!
Agony in serious trouble here.
What a misfire!
That fireball could have damaged his eyes.
Big time misfire from Skits. Throw that fireball into Agony inadvertently. And now Aussie, what is he doing? Stacking up these chairs. This is not looking good for anyone with those chairs. And what is Aussie doing?
Kilmeister with Skits on his shoulders.
Oh my God! He just destroyed Skits! Lay him out with that spin out powerbomb on those chairs, but wait! Agony goes on choke slam!
Unbelievable Agony recovering from that. Huge choke slam on Kilmeister.
I mean, Skits hasn't moved.
Agony calling for the coffin to be open. He might have him here, Tyler.
Oh, is he calling for another tombstone here,
He
Dan?
is indeed.
He wants to just...
I don't think he's calling for just any tombstone here.
Oh, no, you don't think, Eric.
You think he's going to try and go back up to the top rope?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right now, he's just choking him out of that corner. And oh, yeah, you know that's your former client, Eric. You know exactly where his mind was going. Oh, come on, I mean, we already saw the tombstone.
Oh, he's certainly setting him up for it here.
We saw the tombstone in the trash can. Now he's looking to play back what happened a couple months ago. But Aussie, look at that headbutts to the back of the head, the exposed part, the mask not covering that part of the head of Agony.
Agony now staggered. Kilmeister on the top.
Kilmeister! Raining blood.
That flying headbutt, could that be enough? Oh, he's got him. He's got him. He's
Agony's
in the coffin. He
lifeless.
closes
This is
it.
it.
Close
it.
Oh, wait, Agony got his arm.
Oh
No.
no! Agony rising out of the casket. How is he doing
Agony
this?
says not today.
Agony, pure evil, the maker of nightmares, out of the casket. But look at Aussie Kilmeister, chair
Right in
shot
the
to the head.
Close that lid.
Aussie going, and he did it.
How?
Here's your winner, Aussie Kilmeister.
I'll tell you how, Eric, because you simply can't kill the metal. Aussie Kilmeister has just put Agony in the casket.
Aussie Kilmeister showed up here to Bash of the Brew and took out not only Agony, but Skits at the same time.
Unbelievable what has just transpired here, right in front of our eyes. I would have never thought it. But Kilmeister able to fight off two men and defeat Agony in his own match.
With everything that Aussie Kilmeister has gone through, with all the interference, all the numbers advantage, Skits losing his best friend in Skits, being corrupted, this has to feel so good for the hardcore metalhead Aussie Kilmeister. Wow. This coffin match, when we saw it, we knew it was going to bring chaos. It was going to bring violence. But I think it surpassed even our expectations.
But you can't forget, Tyler, this isn't over yet. Because this Friday in Kissimmee, Aussie has to face Skits once again.
Well, Tyler, huge victory in our main event for Aussie Kilmeister. I would not have predicted it, but yet here we are.
Aussie Kilmeister not only puts Agony in the coffin, but also gets one on his former best friend Skits. What a match.
And what a way to end what was an incredible Bash at the Brew 54. I mean, you've had so many matches that had so many personal rivalries there, including that main event. And I am flabbergasted right now.
Well, up and down, it was an unbelievable card. Wrestling fans, on behalf of our ring announcer, Sarah Wild, my broadcast colleagues, Tyler Casimir and Dr. Eric Christopher, this is Dan Evans saying good night from Bash at the Brew 54 and the Tank.